Hi my loves, I hope you're doing really well. I'm going to be doing a video all about budgeting today. So my no buy year is in month 8, potentially 9. I can never work it out. We're in September now and I started in January as just a no spend January and it just snowballed and I thought, do you know what, this could be really good for me. I really need to do this and I've been loving it. It's so hard to get started, but honestly once you start it's like life-changing. I will say that. That's a big statement, but I'm going to say life-changing because honestly my spending habits were awful. I wouldn't look at the price on anything, I would just grab whatever I wanted. I wouldn't think about buying things, I would buy things I already owned. Oh, it was just awful. So now my mindfulness when it comes to spending has changed so much and it's so much more positive. And of course the added bonus is we are saving a fortune. We're trying to buy a house, so for us it's a huge goal and it's been amazing for us. So I thought I'd just share some money saving habits just to get you in the right mindset, perhaps to change your opinion of how to save, or you know, how to do such a thing as a no buy year. If you want me to do a video which is about how to begin a no buy year, because quite a few people have asked me over on my Instagram, which is Lara, Joanna, Jarvis. So they've been asking me like, how do you get started? So if you want that, I can definitely make it. But for today, it's gonna be money saving habits that can change your money mindset. I really hope you like it, guys. If it was informative or helpful, definitely give it a thumbs up because it just guides me with the kind of content that you wanna see over here on my channel. But I'm gonna stop waffling and get into the tips. Okay, so my number one money saving habit has to be to sleep on a purchase decision for 30 days. So often I will be desperate for something, the new big thing on, you know, in makeup or the new it dress, and I would just have gone and bought it without even thinking about it. If you give yourself 30 days to sit on a purchase decision, which is actually part of my no buy rules, and then you still want it after 30 days, then you will, you know, it's something you definitely want. However, I have not bought a single thing in that 30 days afterwards because by the time it gets to it, I don't want it anymore. It's so easy to fall into the trap of buying something that you see someone wear on Instagram. I'm guilty as well, but honestly, if you wait it out for 30 days and you still want it, then give yourself some slack. It might be something that you really do want. I would hedge my bets that most of the time you won't ever buy it. So that would be my definitely my number one tip because it's helped me so much. Okay, so my number one habit that I've been doing of late, and actually last year as well, is to take a picture when you are wearing an outfit that you are feeling. If you feel good in an outfit, take a picture of it, have it saved to a file in your phone, because when you come to have a day out for something and you think I've got nothing to wear, or an evening out, you can just revert to that little folder in your phone and see, I love that outfit, let me dig it out again. It gives you inspiration, it reminds you that you've got all these amazing things in your wardrobe. It just helps you design new, different looks that you might have forgotten about. So I definitely recommend doing that. I love doing that. Even use your Instagram maybe as an online version of that, so you can just hit save on the little flag type symbol at the bottom of a post and save it into a particular folder, which is outfit inspo, and just revert to that whenever you're feeling a little bit down in the dumps that you don't have anything to wear. Okay, so my third money saving habit is to take a percentage of your earnings the day you get paid, put it into your account, an account that you don't touch and you won't ever think of or look at again that month. So every single month, take it out as a direct debit, as a standing order. Don't ever let yourself think that that is real money. Take it away and have it into that fund, which is going to be your savings fund, additional to your savings fund, if that makes sense. We have our savings somewhere, but I also put money into that because it means that I've got an extra pot of money for particular things that we're saving for. If you're saving for a house or a car or a holiday, or you know, whatever you're saving for, have that as a separate account so you're not even thinking about it, and once you actually go to buy that thing, it's going to be a major surprise that you've still got that money there for you. Okay, my fourth money saving habit is to work out how much something is going to cost in hours of your time of working. So for example, you really want that Zara dress that everyone's got, is 60 quid. So work out how long you're going to have to work to get to that price, and is it worth your working time to get that dress? Because often we don't think of the value of money in terms of what we've done to earn it. So you may have worked a day for that money, for example, for a dress that you might not wear very often, that's not going to be the dress in a few weeks' time. Just try and reset your thinking of how you're actually paying for things and how you are actually earning the money to do so. Okay, number 5 is to share your goal with people. Share with people that you are doing a no buy year, a low spend year, a no buy month. Share with people and get them to support you. You guys are amazing on my Instagram. You try and catch me out all the time. Let me tell you, if I'm lying to you, I'm lying to myself. I'm lying to our house that we want to buy. I'm not going to be lying, because it would just mean I'm lying to myself. But tell your friends, you know, you may not have a YouTube channel or an Instagram, or, you know, but you can still tell your friends and they can be there to support you. So when all the girls are going out for dinner, maybe say, girls, do you fancy coming to mine, and maybe bring a dish each, because I'm not spending money at the moment, and the chances are they'd be more than happy to help you. It also just helps because for me, for example, a lot of the time, you know, people might be going out for drinks, or they might be all buying something together, or for example, you know, something like that, and I can't do it, but they know that. They know that I'm saving for a house. They know that it's a massive deal to me. As long as your closest people know why you're doing it, they will be there to support you, and it'll make it so much easier for you. Okay, I think we're on 5 now. So if you want something online, for example, take a picture of it, save it to your phone, and then make sure you are going around finding the very best price. Obviously, things go into the sale all the time. There are apps out there that alert you when things go into the sale. I don't know them off by hand, but I can definitely find them out and put them in the description for you. You can actually find out when things go into sale and when to buy them. So for example, I had to buy some walking boots this year. It's been one of the only things I've bought all year, but I'm doing a Himalayan charity trek for Copperfield, and I have to have some walking boots. I'm trekking for we're in India for 10 days, and I can't go and do it without the right equipment for my feet, because I just won't survive. So I had to buy them. However, what I did was find the right boot, went to the store, got fitted, got the right boot. I then waited for it to go into the sale. It didn't go into the sale. I looked around. I found some that were £65 cheaper, but 2 sizes too big. So I thought, okay, I know that it's not going into the sale anytime soon, but this particular size, which is a size 8, and I'm a size 6, definitely not a size 8, and it was £65 cheaper. So I bought it, I went into the shop to collect them, and they actually fit, which is remarkable. But my thought was, if they didn't fit, then they may well say, okay, we can change the size for you for the same price. So just make sure you're savvy with buying things. Go online, check comparison sites, and just make sure you're getting the right price for what you want. Okay, so the 6th money saving habit is to say no to things. I've said it before, I think, but don't be afraid to say no. You can't do that day out, you can't go to that place, you can't go for lunch, you pack your own lunch. Don't feel ashamed, don't feel like you can't say no. Also, this applies to people. Say no to negativity. It brings you down, and honey, you don't need that. You have got your goal for doing this, and you want to stay positive and maintain around positive people. So don't be afraid to say no and to say bye, Felicia, to negative people. Okay, number 7, it's okay to start small. Any saving is a saving, even if you choose to downsize on your coffee. You may still be buying a coffee out, but downsize, get a small, don't get a large. It's just the little things that can tweak here and there. Picnics are a huge thing for me. We've just come out of the summer, 6 weeks of going out on picnics with people and taking a picnic rather than buying a lunch out. It saved me a fortune, like hundreds of pounds. If you think having a lunch out is probably £10 just for you and a child to get a little sandwich. It saved me so much money, and to be honest with you, people do the same. Like, maybe if they think you're going to buy lunch out, they'll buy lunch out, but actually if you say you're bringing a picnic, they'll probably be more than happy to do the same. Okay, number 8 is to have a vision for your saving. I don't think I've said this one yet, but basically have a vision, stick it on the wall, stick it on the fridge, stick it wherever you can see it, because every day when you wake up, you look at that and you say, I'm saving for a trip to Disney World. I'd love to go back, I'm having such Disney withdrawal. You're saving for that trip, for example, then it keeps that vision and that goal in your mind so you don't stray from it. So just make sure you have your goal and keep it there in your mind's eye every time you go and spend, or go to spend. Okay, so tip number 9 is, what are your have to spend on things each month? Is it your rent, your mortgage, your utilities, your water, your food? Okay, so you have to buy that. Do you need the takeouts, the coffees, the lunches out, the new Primark clothes that you'll probably wear a couple of times and forget about. Do you need those things? Have a little thing, write down what you have to spend and work out what you can actually save on, because actually when you look at it and look through thoroughly at what you are having to spend, there's going to be a lot that you could actually put by and save as well. So my tip number 10, my final tip, and this is one I kind of learned from my friend Ellis, who I love. She's just hit 100,000 subscribers, yay! And she actually only buys things with money, so with cash, so you can't put things on credit. So definitely get into the habit of doing that, because you will end up not getting into any debt and having to pay back your debt before you can save. Make sure you earn the money before you spend it. So I actually always do this myself, but I kind of hadn't really thought of it in that way. But you can also do this with buying with only cash. This is really powerful. So if you were to spend £100 on a new coat with cash, you may think twice rather than handing over your card. So these are really, really powerful habit changes to help you save money, because it just changes your mindset when you know how much you're spending, or you're not spending from a credit account. You are having to earn that money before you actually spend it. So I thought that was a really great tip, so I wanted to share that one with you as well. So there we go. I really hope you like these money saving tips and habit changes. If you want any more budgeting videos, definitely let me know. I've got heaps more ideas. Obviously we are saving. We are 8 months in now, 9 months to our saving for our house. And I feel like I've picked up so many along the way, so I can definitely share more with you. Let me know in the comments, or give this video a like if you like it, and then I know what you like to watch. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you so soon. Bye!